rebuking the devaluer. I call you the devaluer because you devalue everything you don't possess. For that, I rebuke thee. You devalue clothing and accessories that you don't wear. You call such garments tribal and savage and any other words meant to mean uncivilized. I rebuke thee. You discovered lands already inhabited. I rebuke thee. You found no favor from the Son, the true Most High. Thus, you call those who revere it pagan. I rebuke thee. I rebuke thee. You devalue forms of worship that you didn't come up with or can't take credit for. I rebuke thee. You devalue languages that didn't originate from your cultures. I rebuke thee. You bleach history, breaking off noses, doctoring ancient texts, lightening paintings during restorations, and claiming credit for cultures already established before you were cast down to the planet 6,000 years ago. I rebuke thee. I rebuke thee. I rebuke thee. Though I'm various shades of brown, you call me black, a word you associate with evil and all things negative. For that, I rebuke thee. You devalue our music, calling it jungle music, only to give us watered-down versions of our originals. The theft of country and jazz and rock and roll and soul singing and now hip-hop is criminal. For that, I rebuke thee. I rebuke thee. Speaking of watered-down versions of originals, shout out to Elvis Presley. Speaking of watered-down versions of original, shout out to Cesare Borgia. I rebuke thee. You set up a color system and put God at the bottom and blank on top. For that, I rebuke thee. You devalue my contributions to math and astronomy and spirituality and language and engineering, all to scientifically explain to the world that I am 3/5 of a human. For that I rebuke, for that I rebuke, for that you put me in human zoos and let your kids throw grapes at me. For that I rebuke thee. You lie about my census numbers, denying me voting power.